say XY common reference line.
Hello friends, today we'll draw a intersection of a cylinder and a cone. On the screen you can see, okay, you can see there of 80 millimeter and height of 90 millimeter. Resting on the ground is penetrated by cylinder of 40 millimeter diameter, such that cylinder axis length is 100 millimeter and axis is parallel to horizontal plane and vertical plane. Both and cut that axis of cone at 35 millimeter height from the base of cone. Draw the projection of showing curves of intersection. Okay, so let's draw this intersection of solid. Okay, first draw the horizontal line as we did in previous. Let it be xy. Okay, then we have to draw its top view, side view, front view, all this. Okay, so this is horizontal, this is vertical plane. You should know which is horizontal and which is vertical. Okay, so because these are very important to draw cylinder and or orientation of to decide the orientation of cylinder and cone, it is very important. Okay, let's draw the circle or which is the top view of the cone. Okay, which is equals to 80 millimeter is the diameter of that cone. This is the top view, this is the diameter of the cone. So again we have to divide into four parts so that we can draw it on the vertical plane and to draw its side view. Okay, so let's draw the vertical plane to its dimension 80 millimeter. Okay, now divide this circle into 12 parts because it will be helpful for uh, drawing contour on the vertical as well as on horizontal plane, because we have to take projection of all these parts. Okay, so complete all this drawing. Okay, draw this lines. Okay, as you can see on the screen, you have to complete the part. Okay, 12 parts you have to divide it into. In this way you have divided this circle in 12 parts. Follow the procedure. Okay, just follow the procedure. Name all the point as we did in few previous problems. So draw the top view. Height of cone is 90 millimeter. Okay, height of cone is 90 millimeter. Take the 90 millimeter height. Let's take all the projection. We have drawn the height. We have to draw the cone now. Take all the projections. on the axis. You have to draw, or okay, you have to join with the apex. Okay, who is the draw or join all these points with the apex projection, because it will be helpful for us to draw the contour. In this way you have to complete that all the apex. You have to join with the apex and then draw that 45-degree angle with the vertical line, which will be helpful for us drawing that cylinder. Okay, they have given us the cylinder is penetrated horizontally. We have to draw first that side view of this cone, which will be again a cone of same height, which will look like a previous one. Okay, take all the projection and this O double dash, you are looking from side, take all the projections and join as we did it in previous one. Okay, you have to do this. Okay, same procedure you have to follow. Okay, now figure will look like this after joining this. Now you can see axis is parallel to vertical prism and perpendicular to the horizontal, and then uh, you have to draw it. It's 35 uh, 100 millimeter its length and 35 millimeter above from the horizontal plane, and 40 millimeters diameter. So take 35 millimeter distance from the horizontal plane where the axis of the cone and horizontal cylinders are intersecting. 35 millimeter. Okay, now draw a cylinder of 40 millimeter diameter or 20 millimeter radius. In this way you have to complete it. Draw all the point of intersection. Okay, all the point of intersection you have to mark, and you have to take the projection on front view. Okay, so take the projection of point of intersection on the front view, because you have to draw the contour of that lines. Okay, name all this point and draw the point intersection of front view. Again you have to take this point on the top view and again shift it to the front view. So you have to do this. In this way you have to take the projection on the front view from side view at the point of intersection of all the lines. Give the names. Okay, so locate the point very well. line which is intersecting must be proper or right, we can say. Okay, draw these points at on the line B dash or F dash, then double dash, it will come 3 and 7 point will be at T and H. Similar contour will be from as it was in intersection of cylinder and prism. Here is same same contour will be followed on the both line. Okay, then draw this. On F dash, B dash and uh, D dash, K dash, there will be points. Next point will be there. Okay, here you have to draw the point, next point. Okay, here it is. Similar as you are doing on left side, you have to do on the right side. Just problem of name will be there, so comment properly. And this one is the last point, which is again similar. 4 and 4 again, and 5 will be there. And this one is the uh, you have to complete the cylinder. Okay, now its width is 100, I think. So take on the both side 50-50. The cylinder will get complete of 50. So topmost and bottommost 115 point you have to join. Then on this side also you have to take 50 millimeter and join that line, complete the cylinder. Okay, and this much part will be dark because it is visible to you. Which is not visible, we will draw with the hidden lines. Okay, now after joining these points, you will you can, or you are able to see, though that's why uh, you have to draw it with faint lines. It is not necessary to draw. Okay, join with the French curve. Don't use or don't draw it with freehand. You have to use the French curve. Just invert the French curve to draw another part which is similar to that. The part you are using for drawing left part, use same part for drawing the right part also. Don't try to draw freehand. Okay, use the French curve. In this way you can see the front portion, or in the front view you can see this fifth point, fourth point, and this one is fifth again. Okay, now top view is remaining. You have to draw also the contour on the top view. This part will be the hidden, the cylinder. In this way we have completed our front view. Now let's draw our top view. or we have to draw the contour of top view. So you have to take the projection from, or already we have drawn the projection from front to top. Now just we have to take the projection from side to top. Okay, so let's take the projection of 1 2 3 4 point on the top view. So after completing the projection, take vertical projection on this also. This projection must be vertical, okay, because this is top view. So you have to take the vertical projection. Take all the vertical projection on top view. Don't get confused with, because there will be lots of vertical projection and horizontal projection also. Okay, so name all these points properly. And one more thing you can do, that just draw a left hand side, and with respect to that left hand side you can draw the points on right side also. Okay, now again you have to join all this point with the fringe curve. Same point you have to take, there is no change in the point. Okay, shift all the left side point on the right side, there is no change because this is symmetric figure. As we did in the side view, or sorry, front view, you can see the same portion you have to do here also. Join all this part with the fringe curve again. Join very finely, okay. At least 3 points must be there on the fringe curve, or third point must be approximately on the curve. This is the symmetric portion, that's why you have to use the same portion of fringe curve for using for drawing upward and downward points. If your French curve is not fixed there, you can draw that small portion with your hand also, and then again use the proper portion of French curve. Do this on the left side also. Okay. In this way we finish our uh, this intersection of solid. Give the remaining name to the figure and you will have this. Okay, let's stop today here. Try to draw this on your uh, notebook or practice it well. Okay, thank you.